Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your Astrology for Growth reading for this month. I am a clairaudient channel and an intuitive reader. I do these readings once a month to give you some guidance and support on your journey so that you have more clarity on the themes you're dealing with, the energy in front of you, and to give you as much insight as possible. There's lots more information in the description below, links to the extendeds, to my website, to booking private readings, and other things that I offer. So feel free to check that out at any time. Getting the cards shuffled for you. Although I do these readings once a month, I also do other types of readings too, more daily or collective readings, occasionally spiritual topical readings. So if that's something that you might be interested in, please consider subscribing. Okay, I think we're just about ready. Okay. All right, we're going to start with your theme cards. We have Princess of Cups, Nine of Wands. Okay, we're going to start with those two energies. There's three more cards that want to come out with you, but for you, let's start with these. Really pay attention, Pisces, to what's coming through and into you. And be sure that you're sure of where it's coming from. Is it coming from you? Is it coming from someone else? The Nine of Wands to me is showing a need to put up some kind of a boundary. Wow, that's really interesting visual, isn't it? All those vertical line or diagonal lines going straight into the Princess of Cups. It's making sure that in the space you're in, you're not fully, well, no, you're going to fully absorb, but that you're really discerning whose is what. There is going to be someone in your environment that is very resistant to feeling, that is resistant to sensing their emotions, and will want to be kind of caught in this stubborn way of looking at the world. And maybe they're the kind of person that's really hard to dialogue with because they keep saying the same thing over and over. But I'm feeling the need to self-protect, put up some strong boundaries with this person. If it's not healthy for you to be around them, it's time to just limit your time or take your time out altogether. Let's keep going with these cards here. We've got the Seven of Wands, a lot of defending. And look at this. It's defending on either side of that emotional card. Okay, so this is, yeah, you're going to have to watch your defenses. I'm wondering too, is this health? No, I'm getting a no. So this is emotional and psychic boundaries. Six of Swords. And then our final card, Four of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, oh, okay, so the Seven of Wands goes with the Six of Swords. Defending where you are, needing to defend where you are. You may be in this state of needing to move on, or you find yourself in between states. And as such, you're a bit vulnerable. You might even be like something like between jobs or between relationships. There's something about a transitory period, transitional kind of period that you find yourself in. And the Seven of Wands says to me that you're being challenged by other people who may not get this or may think you're supposed to be somewhere else, or would really like you to stay the same. They'd like you to stay just as you are, and because it's more convenient for them. So they're preventing you from wanting to move on. So again, Pisces, I'm just seeing this theme over and over. Four of Pentacles, strong boundaries. I have another deck. It's the, I think, or did I give it away? Used to have a deck, the Mother Peace Tarot, and I really loved the way that they did the Four of Pentacles card. It was this woman inside a teepee, and she was, or inside some kind of structure, and she was baking bread, and no one could come in, and she wasn't going out. So there was very clear boundaries around her to do what she needed to do. And that's the kind of energy that you need to be okay with cultivating, Pisces, that you're in this state, you feel that it's time to move on, you feel that you need to be somewhere else. You're going to be held back and challenged by those who don't want you to keep moving, by those who want you just as you were, just as you are, for whatever their motives are, their convenience, their fear of change, their picture of what you should be. Okay. Just know that you're going to need to put some boundaries up for yourself. Okay, let's look at, I'm going to do the fairy cards now. We're going to do a little bit of a different spread. Okay, so your intention and motivation at this time, Pisces. The other thing I forgot to say in the intro is that sometimes these readings are a month early, actually. They're forward dated, so in a sense, even though it's December, it's timeless. So I do invite you to check back as the month progresses, or even if you're finding this way outside of the time, that you check back and see how it's resonating with you differently. Okay. So I'm going to pull this out. Okay, so the world, your intention, Page of Fire for the external influences, 3 of Fire for obstacles, and Page of Water for wisdom. And then we had an additional card, Ace of Air, again, self-protection. Now this is funny. Ace of Air is the Ace of Swords, and I was on a walk this morning and randomly found machete in a parking lot, big long knife. And that's the Ace of Swords, really. Okay, the clarity, the decision making, the warding off of danger. Let us back up. Okay, so your intention is the world. You have your eyes set on a goal, Pisces, and you're willing to get there. You're definitely ready, aligned, and motivated. And I want to say that Page of Fire comes along as a really nice support to this energy here, because it's an energy that invites you to really step into your creativity, and it assures that you're going to have this time of this creative unfolding. So a lot of what we were talking about earlier, needing to put boundaries, there may be this creative element that in order to create the new, you need to have space for it. When I do art, I don't like to have other people around. I need my space, right? Some people even go so far as to hang signs saying, I'm creating today, I'm not available for you, please come back later. So it's that kind of energetic idea that when you're in this creative space, you need space to do that. And we were seeing boundaries. 3 of the cards I drew for you earlier were all boundary cards. Okay, obstacles, 3 of Fire. It may not be totally clear to you where you're going. And when people ask, well, where is this leading? You may not have an answer for them. And I want to say to you, Pisces, that's okay. You need to just trust that you're in the right place. And again, we've gotten this card twice. I always think it's interesting when the 2 cards come up differently, but the same card. Page of Water, Page of Water, Princess of Water, same thing, is to pay attention to your intuition. So allow that feeling to guide you forward, and allow yourself to be open to love, open to new experiences. I know that Pisces usually goes with the moon, but for some reason I'm feeling like this card, the Page of Water, is very much Pisces, because that being open, the idealism, the romanticism, that's all very Piscean kind of energy. So telling me to combine these 2 cards together. It's being open, but being open with strong discernment. Okay, she is able to see, because she's using her far-reaching sight. She sees those dragons in the distance, and so she can put up this ball of power to protect herself. And this is where it's so important to know when you need a boundary and when someone is truly on your team at this time. Okay, when they're truly on your team and they're supportive. So not just taking everything that comes and saying, oh, this is wonderful, but is this true for me? Does this work for me? The Ace of Air really challenges us to look at life the way it is and not how we hope it to be. And that can be really tough when we have such rosy ideals of other people. And Pisces, this is like, this Ace of Swords comes as like cold water or cold knife, cold shower, reality check. Okay, so even though you've got this lovely creative space happening, it's very important that you keep your eyes alert and keep your eye on what's really there. Okay. All right, Pisces, I'm going to continue to draw cards and create an extended for you. If you'd like to follow me over there, just go to the description below, click on the first link you see, which is Read the Extended. And if not, I'll see you again soon on another video.